You didn't want to mic tonight? What are you? No, are you? Or you need to plug it in? I'll plug it in. No. Okay. I thought I missed it. No, I think I missed it. No. All right, so I guess I do. This date,
I was looking at
they just went out. Mine went out too. It flashed.
it was my turn.
They came out of the woodwork.
People look at me like, what's happening? I said, I'm having a.
Almost 50%. 48 hours, 1 to 1. 14 is 27. The highest is 7. Nine is Rock 145, Worcester Street 172, Hill South 125, North 100, downtown at 9, 145.
Well, maybe the copy I'll put it up. I'll put this in.
I saw the article in the Texas station. Republican legislature wanted to set up ballots today. I'm not going to scream stolen election. There's a large anti-black, anti-woman, drag them down the street. But that's what he wants. Well, how does everybody else have to go to jail and they get arrested? Just like that. Then you go, wait, it's got a million good things. And it just walks down. It's free. And they don't look at the benefits.
We will now call the meeting to order. We'll have the city council clerk take the roll. Here.
Douglas. Hubbard.
Here.
Rodriguez. Singh. Here. Rodriguez. Saban. Kuko.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Testa.
Here.
Murphy. Moran. Santana. Miller.
Here.
Vizinski.
Here.
Fresco. Hondo.
Here.
Pola. Here. Edwards.
Here.
Adlack. Peter.
Present.
Morrison.
Here.
Alvarez.
Here.
Hamilton. Marshall.
Here.
Marks. Rulo.
Here.
Wingate. Smith.
Here. A firm has been established. We'll now have divine guidance from order from Board 25.
Thank you, Madam President. Please be seated. I'm tired and frustrated, angry, and a little scared right now. Many feeling similar emotions might be tempted to turn inward, to seek protection for ourselves, to lower expectations for our community. It might be understandable to do this under these conditions. I urge us not to get into such impulses, even if we might comprehend them. Rather, I invite us to open ourselves to others, to welcome the stranger, to show love and support for our neighbor. I think of the parable of the Good Samaritan, one of my favorite stories from the Bible. Who stopped to succor and help a person in need? A foreigner, a stranger, a member of a different tribe. Let us be good Samaritans, all of us, and show love and solidarity through our work together on this world. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Just the majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. I move approval of the journal of the October 21, 2024 Board of Alders meeting.
Yes, sir.
I would like to note for the record that orders from Board 26, 29, and 6 has joined us. The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion. Any changes to the journal? Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. On unanimous consent, I ask you to see item number 1 from the tax collector or tax refunds, November 7, 2024.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, as majority leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask you to unanimous consent on item number 2, order concerning real property taxes of James and Banks and motor vehicle tax account 81030 and 53530. 3, order concerning real property taxes of Linroy I. Blake on motor vehicle tax accounts 807525 and 822510. 4, order concerning real property taxes of Edwin C. Daniels on motor vehicle tax accounts 83573621999 and 62796. 5, order concerning real property tax of Terrell Daniels on motor vehicle tax accounts 62918, 62919, 62920, 62170, 62171, and 62172. 6, order concerning real property taxes of Aisha M. Diaz and motor vehicle tax account 063456. 7, order concerning real property taxes of Montasi L. Godfrey on motor vehicle tax accounts 84701 and 69821. 8, order concerning real property taxes of Stephanie Gonzalez on motor vehicle tax accounts 86061, 86062, 71342, and 71343. 9, order concerning real property taxes of Patrick J. Hunter Jr. on motor vehicle tax accounts 749 717 and 75396. 10, order concerning real property taxes of Michelle R. Reddick on motor vehicle tax accounts 91411, 91412, 91413, 91381, 91382, 91383, 93359, 93360, and 93361. 11, order concerning real property taxes of Linda J. Redding on motor vehicle tax accounts 91860 and 92664. 12, order concerning real property taxes of Chad Spring on motor vehicle tax accounts 803216. 13, order concerning real property taxes of Luis C. Velasquez on motor vehicle tax accounts 869810.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
And just a correction, Madam Chair, that tax account number was 869810. I move these items.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Board 18.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam President. This, you see on the tax fees and taxes are bringing in $7,871.25. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Ms. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent on item number 14, tax payment favorable order concerning real property taxes of Matthew Biddy Callahan, tax account numbers 5154-168, 54188, and 94077.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Ms. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent on item number 15 from Order Cola submitting on behalf of the chairman of the 2025 Greater New Haven St. Patrick's Day Parade, a request to approve at the corner of Chapel and Church Street, the William F. McKay Street, and William Hackett Boulevard, and the corner of Elm and Church Street, be renamed Honorable Charles Gill Avenue on Sunday, March 16, 2025.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Ward 18.
Thank you, Madam President. These three individuals were past grand marshals, and they passed away this year. That's why they're being honored. So I hope to have your support. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under communications, I note items 15 through 31. Under first readings, I note items 32 through 35. Under second readings, I move item 36, city services environmental policy favorable, A through D. A, order of the New Haven Board of Alders to extend the existing residential parking zone 6, RPC 6, and include a 2-hour parking limit in the vicinity of 61 Willie Avenue, starting at the corner of Joint Street on the right side of Willie Avenue, ending at the corner of Sperry Street. B, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the city to apply for and accept a grant from the U.S. Department of Transportation, Reconnecting Communities pilot program in an amount not to exceed $2 million to support the I-91 Neighborhood Reconnection Initiative. C, order the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the mayor of the city of New Haven to enter into a bridge loan agreement with the Connecticut Green Bank in order to finance the construction of a networked geothermal system. D, order the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the mayor of the city of New Haven to enter into a multi-year agreement with New England Smart Energy Group LLC to provide energy efficiency and home electrification services to New Haven residents.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Ward 10.
Thank you, Madam President. On Tuesday, October 8th, 2024, the City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met, and we would like to favorably recommend these items, starting with A, Community residents, including the owner and tenant at this location, spoke in favor of extending this residential parking zone. They discussed the need to have more parking for residents while making parking available for business patrons for a maximum of 2 hours. I urge my colleagues to vote favorably to support this item. Item B, Item B is in regard to the Communities Pilot Program. This item, Madam President, was also heard on the same date. And this is a $2 million grant request supplemented by $400,000 in local and federal funds, and is aimed at addressing the long-standing barriers created by transportation infrastructure, particularly Interstate 91, which has physically divided neighborhoods and restricted access to essential resources, opportunities, and services. The proposed I-91 Neighborhood Reconnection Initiative aims to restore community connectivity by exploring strategies to reclaim land, reroute traffic, and create public spaces. This is an exciting opportunity to reconnect our communities, and I urge my colleagues to support it. Item C is in regard to the bridge loan agreement. And the bridge loan, which is in the amount of $7,114,410 from the Connecticut Green Bank at 3% interest, will allow the city to move forward with the geothermal system at Union Station while waiting on reimbursement from Energize Connecticut and federal government principals. So these two grants will eventually pay back the loan that Connecticut Green Bank, if approved tonight, this agreement between us and the Green Bank in order to move forward with the geothermal system at Union Station. Item D is in regard to the New England Smart Energy Group LLC. The city has selected New England Energy Group LLC as the vendor to help shift homes to high efficiency, all electric heating and cooling. The $1.6 million agreement would aim to leverage Energize Connecticut funding and ARPA funding to complete our 1,500 energy assessments and install more than 150 heat pumps and 70 heat pump water heaters in New Haven. I urge my colleagues to support these items. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? I'm sorry, my eyes are not working. I call on order from Ward 9.
Thank you, Madam President. I'm standing in support of specifically the item 36B. I strongly encourage the city to apply to this grant and sincerely appreciated the collaborative effort that came together to shape the vision, including with some of our colleagues, Alder Rodriguez, Alder Cupo, Alder Saban, and Alder Festa, those alders that represent neighborhoods in and around I-91. As many of us know, New Haven has been called a model city, a city that was significantly impacted by the construction of highways that destroyed portions of their neighborhoods and also has divided them for years to come. In Ward 9, for example, I-91 divides the ward in half with 4 underpasses that divide East Rockland Fairfield. If we were to receive this grant, it would go towards planning and community engagement to increase traffic safety, get opportunities for housing that we so desperately need, and address some of those physical divides in our city. I strongly urge my colleagues to vote yes on this item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? I call on order from Ward 7.
Thank you, Madam President. I also stand in support of item 36B, the Reconnecting Communities Grant application. I'm grateful to have worked with my colleagues, particularly Alder Smith, on this application and the city staff as well. We really need to get this money so we can try to knit our neighborhoods together and fix the impact that the highways had in dividing our communities. If we get the grant, we'll have planning dollars that we can use to figure out where we might be able to put housing and improve traffic safety and bring our neighborhoods and our community together. So I hope colleagues will support this item. Thanks.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 37, community development favorable. Order approving the discontinuance of a portion of Peck Alley between Maltby Street and Downing Street to the extent that there has been either formal or implied acceptance of the alley and said discontinuance is to allow any abutting landowner to assume any claim that they may lawfully have to the ownership of the alley.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and second discussion. I call on order for Ward 6.
Good evening, thank you, Madam President. On Wednesday, September 18th, 2024, the Community Development Committee met and we voted to favorably recommend the approval of the discontinuance of a portion of Tech Alley between Multi Street and Downing Street to allow any abutting landlord to assert any claims that they may lawfully have to the ownership of the alley. We heard from both the city's economic development and Alderman Dempsey, who represents the ward in which the alley is located. It was shared that a portion of Tech has fallen into neglect, resulting in it becoming a blight in the surrounding area due to the lack of upkeep and maintenance. The discontinuance of this alley is to intend to empower the abutting property owners to take ownership and responsibility for this area, enabling them to maintain it more effectively. It's been recognized that Peck Alley no longer serves a practical purpose for the community. The discontinuance of Peck Alley will improve the quality of life for the surrounding properties by eliminating illegal dumping and making it overall safe for the residents of the area. We support the approval of the discontinuance of the portion of Peck Alley between Multi Street and Downing and ask for the full board support as well. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Any abstentions? Seeing none, item passed. Ms. Majority.
Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, Madam President. Item 38, favorable order of the Board of Alders, City of New Haven, approving Amendment 1 to the lease operating and funding agreement with the State of Connecticut Department of Transportation for the management and operation of the New Haven Union Station and State Street Station campus.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order for Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. For some years, the city and state have had an arrangement that gives responsibility of the day-to-day management of Union Station to the New Haven Parking Authority and allocates revenues from that campus to support those operations. In 2021, the Board of Alders approved the Union Station Partnership, an updated lease operating and funding agreement, or LOFA, to facilitate future investments in this campus. The vision for these eventual improvements includes a new transit-oriented development in the east lot next to the parking garage. The LOFA amendment before the board tonight takes important steps toward realizing this vision in two ways. First, it enables CTDOT to transfer custody of the east lot to a development partner, a necessary precursor to a new project being built. And second, it commits CTDOT to provide the city with revenue to make up for the loss of surface parking spaces and to support the ongoing management of the campus. The Finance Committee heard this request at the September 8th meeting and voted to give it a favorable recommendation. I urge colleagues to vote in favor of this motion. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority.
Thank you, Madam President. We're passing over item 39. I move to suspend section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Under unanimous consent, I ask UC items 40 through 44. 40, order concerning real property taxes of Crystal J. Bell on motor vehicle tax accounts 80959, 54249, 54251, and 54220. 41, order concerning real property taxes of Jennifer Estrada on motor vehicle tax account 66887 and 65928. 42, order concerning real property taxes of Arian Henley on motor vehicle tax account 72564, 72565, 72620, 73562, 73563, 86625, and 86626. 43, order concerning real property taxes of Rosa Robles Calderon on motor vehicle tax accounts 93271 and 93263. And 44, order concerning real property taxes of Raul Valle on motor vehicle tax accounts 836160, 852981, 804590, and 923111.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I move the items.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I'll call the order from Ward 18.
Thank you, Madam President. With this, UCs, we're taking in tax and fees of $3,051.95. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It is approved. The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under Communications, I note items 45 through 47. I move the close suspension of section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct business.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It is approved. Item passes. Before a motion to adjourn is appropriate, we will now take points of personal privilege. I will call on order from Board 26.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to invite colleagues to take part in a moment of silence for Paolo Sergio Ruben Rodriguez, the son of Board 26 Alder Emeritus Sergio Rodriguez and Randy Ruben Rodriguez, who passed this weekend and was laid to rest today. I know we all seek to share our condolences and prayers for the family on the loss of their beloved son. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 19.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting our gala this year. I'm going to thank you 15 times today. It was a great time had by all. You all look beautiful. You all look wonderful. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for inviting your friends and family. And thank you again for helping us celebrate our wonderful honorees that help us do what we do in our city and make it a better place. So stay tuned for next year and get ready. We're going to do it again. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 10.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to bring some joy to this room, if anything, and just commend the Wilbercross soccer team. You all know how passionate I am about the Wilbercross soccer team. They made it to states. They played their first game and won. They played their second game, which was a 3rd seed. They lost, but it was 1-0, so they weren't, demolished. And what was nice is actually the coach of the other team said that they were the best team they played all season. Wow. And that was out in Greenwich. So where there's more privilege than there is here in New Haven. So we should be proud of our players. They come together. They play with all their heart, with all their passion with this little black and white ball. And it's so much fun to watch them play. And I'm sad because my son, who is on the team, is a senior, and so the whole group that I feel like are all my kids are graduating. Well, a bunch of them are graduating, but they have a great team. I look forward to going to games in the future, even if none of my kids are playing. But congratulations to the Wilbercross soccer team for their achievements. Thank you.
Are there any more points of personal privilege? I call up order from Ward 19.
Thank you again, Madam President. I just want to thank you all one more time, not for the gala, but for the gala, but for donating to our trunk or treat this year. Clap, please. Give yourself a round of applause because we did get an honorable mention for our trunk. I would like to thank you all for donating monetarily so that we could get extra candy and for donating candy. And I want to thank the dream team that was out in the streets that night of Southern Connecticut State University's lot with our Youth and Recreation Department and all the other trunks that held it down. We never, ever, ever ran out of candy. We did not have to go and, replenish or anything. So I want to thank the alders that came out and took pictures of us, that gave out 2 pieces of candy. And I especially want to thank our Madam President, who was like, let's do a trunk this year. I want to thank her, and I want to thank Alder C. Rodriguez as well. So give yourselves a round of applause. And thank you for all the candy, one and all. And we're doing that again next year too. So be ready for that, and we're looking for more hands. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call up order from Ward 14.
Thank you, Madam President. In light of this week's presidential election, I thought I would just say to our neighbors who are undocumented, who are immigrants, who are queer, and others who are potentially targeted by the new administration, that we value you, you are part of us, and we will fight with you through whatever they throw at us.
Are there any more points of personal privilege?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Which has been made and seconded. All in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, no, nay. We are adjourned. Can I see order from Board 29 at the podium, please?
Good now.
So.
I would come to it.